Okie roofer. So yeah, if you're in Oklahoma, my brother's roofing company. Yeah, I'm just out here being the beast of a man. Ooh, this is my own cologne right here. I'm low key gonna be selling it pretty soon. If we can get the numbers, we gotta get the numbers for this shit, bro. Like, I got a box full of these batteries I could be selling too. I'm like, bro. But now we here because the song's about to premiere. Type shit. I look like dog shit. I got court tomorrow. I might go to prison for my life, bitch. On some shit I didn't even do. I'm innocent as shit. It doesn't even matter when you look like a fucking homeless asshole who never sleeps. That's me. I'm like at 4 a.m. Ain't no one coming to the live stream, but it don't even matter, dude. I'm just flexing for these hoes. You're the hoe. It sounds different on my TV.
I've got no pulse, yet I still breathe. Say what you mean, you're scared to be seen. Don't ever talk death, I speak it fluent nightly. Like a Russian meth, I'll make you scared to find me. Ain't no bang inside the product, steady overpricing. Talking shit, I'll take your bitch and kill her kindly. You want proof? Come to Cuba, shake your brain loose. Mason Road, another heaven. Caught a death on interception. Mix the water with 11. Crack the pipe, I'm hitting 7. Sold enough, I'm getting bored. Looking at your girl like she a whore. Hit the bitch on second wood. Only God can pay a board. I ain't never feel so. God damn the rest of pieces. Tell you reaper that we close. Automatic, big chunk caught him like he Swiss cheese. Put him bandits. Talk your shit, I'll take your bitch and cut her up just like a savage. Show respect. Bow. I'll make your death quickly here and now. Otherwise you'll witness when the kidney's out. Shut the fuck up! With God, I ain't got no problem. Cut it. Fuck your dad, bro. Man, y'all niggas ain't never fucking made him proud. I'm the one that show up really how to put it down. Yeah, fuck me. I don't give a fuck about no rap shit. Fuck you.
Bro, even though my TV's got bad audio quality, I'm like, I recorded that shit tonight and I'm still going. That's the scariest damn face I can make. Why do I look like shit? Let's go. Hey, man, 6 people showing up. Flex for these motherfuckers. And that's it. It's low-key inappropriate to just flex for these motherfuckers. Honestly, though, like, I've never been in, like, pro wrestling shape in my life. And I'm like, I look kind of scary, like anemic, but I mean, that's life. But yeah, dude, the song 1996 is out now. I guarantee it, like, it'll sound better, like, when you listen to it on your device and or this or that, because I'm like, this TV's like 15 years old, I'm guessing. No idea. Ava said hi. What's up? Honestly, I'm fucking bored. But yeah, I'm like actually really happy about how that song came out because like it's not like the most important thing in my life to make music, but it is important when like I'm an innocent man. I really didn't do shit and I've got court tomorrow and literally I'm worried about the county just protecting their ass like from getting caught up on some seriously bad fucking police work. Judge Roy Bean, hey judge, who cares? I mean, you kind of just doxed yourself, bro. I mean, wowzers. One more shout out to my homie my brother in Oklahoma who owns a roofing company. And I don't just shout him out, just for whatever. I literally shout him out because, like, they seriously take care of people. They give people prices they could not believe. Like, literally, like, a full decimal less than what they think they're going to be dealing with. And they hold insurance companies super accountable. They literally hound these motherfuckers. Oh, I'm going to show that. Put on a shirt, pussy. Oh. Oh, yeah. Yeah, definitely. 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 Yeah. Yeah, let's go a few rounds. Well, I mean, you're probably a weak piece of shit. I don't think you can go a full round. You know. You can find out anytime you want. Judge Roy Bean. No, I'm just messing with you, dude. If you want some boxing lessons, though, uh, it's not a problem. It doesn't have to be a hateful, negative thing. It could just be like, you know, if that's something that you know. Vapes are the weirdest shit, but this is a fucking cordless hookah, and it's the funnest thing ever. Like, it's way too fucking big. Like it fits in your hand like a fucking microphone. I think it's fun, but it's 4 a.m. You know. Honestly, I'm sober, but I'm scared to death. And that's what's been keeping me awake most days nowadays. Like, I tried that brand, not too bad. Yeah, right? It's like not the greatest ever, but you don't really regret the purchase. Hmm. Oh shit. Oh no, I can't show you guys because we're streaming and I'm like fuck. But I made a like a whole other beat and I made another one tonight for our boy Element cuz like on some real shit like I want to see what he can do if I give him time cuz most of the time when he records he's literally like trying to freestyle and I think his potential is a lot higher than the music he's come out with simply because it's always been a freestyle. Like he just hits it like Lil Wayne in the studio. He just literally just walks right in and hits the fuck out of a beat. And I'm like, I actually want to see what Element can do if I give him a beat. I give him time to think and process, maybe write stuff, and I'm like, you know, sorry I missed you at last night's clan meeting, brother. Ah, yeah. Well, hey, we missed you at church inviter, brother. I'm old. If you can't kick my ass, buddy, I can kick your son's ass. Like, pick the strongest person in your family. They're half my fucking size. I'm literally 6'7", dude. I'm gonna let that sink in, you little bitch piece of shit. I'm just kidding. Tomorrow's Friday. There's no church on Friday. Are you actually AB, bro? I don't think so. I don't think this guy's AB, bro. WP wannabe is what more like it. Oh, hi from Korea. Hey, akarimasu. 시솔라게 디시 네 너에게라. 내 혀슈이다 카토이섭나 디러 소지니까. 사철다니가 소kan 나이니시가 테어다시네. 바카와샤 맨네 베피시메. I don't speak Korean. I'm so sorry. That was super obvious, but like you throw in a niga, because they really say that shit. Do you think Monster Energy drinks really make people gay, like the science has been saying? We'll find out. Why does it hide comments? We don't hide comments here. How old were you when you quit crapping your pants? I'm not dead yet. We don't know if I'll ever shit my pants again. Aren't they made of cum? Glucose, taurine. Oh, taurine? Well, no, it doesn't actually come from semen anymore. It did originally. It did originally. Panax ginseng extract, L-carnitine, which is actually really good. Caffeine, glucordinyl lactone, inositol, maltodextrin. Oh yeah, it does have cum in it. Yeah, for sure. Yeah. Yeah, no, this has cum in it for sure. If you see maltodextrin on it, just understand, like, the big batch that they put the Monster Energy blend in, guy's just sitting there. Oh shit. No, come back. Fuck you. A guy's just sitting, he's just like, don't look at me, don't look at me. All right, now look at me, now look at me. Like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. My body hurts a lot, dude. I don't actually know where my shirt went. That's actually one of the problems here. But I did get a movie deal, and it's a pretty big studio. I don't know if you guys ever heard of James Gunn, but you know, we're filming for releases that are going to come out in 2027 pretty soon, and no, I'm just fucking around. But if somebody clips that and then it becomes a thing, I could sure as hell use the money, because Jesus fucking Christ, this house doesn't fucking pay for itself. It doesn't. We don't know what they do. We know they're watching. Tonight's the night. You know? Couldn't we all? Honestly, yeah. Like, I don't know anybody who's like, I don't need the money, it's fine. I know one person who would say that. I literally know one person who would say that. And he'd be really happy to, like, decline money. He'd be like, nah, that's okay, man. You keep that, man. You keep that. Like, no, it's not about whether, you know, you need it more. It's just, you know, I'm okay. I'm okay. Is there anything I can help you with, though? Do you want to, like, practice some stuff? You know? You just turned into Batman gay. Well, I don't care. All I know is my boy Sage has way more fucking money than all of us. You guys know? Well, I doubt any of you went to Katy High School. It's fine. It's fine. I will say one thing though. Like, I kind of like, I know it's a stupid like belt, but I'm like, I wish this thing was like canon, as like, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I wish this shit was canon. Because it's fucking raw looking, bro. Now, obviously, it's a fucking prototype bullshit. It's not the actual, you know, leathered up thing, but... Can you dance? That's a good person to know. Just don't be a jerk around him, though. Like ever. Like ever. Like ever. Like, and when I say be a jerk, I mean if you really do some bully shit around him. For me, I've never had to deal with it, but I'm like, dude, there have been times when I've questioned whether or not we should like bring certain people around him, because I'm like Sage is gonna like crack them. Like, you know what I mean? He's gonna crack the fucking shit out of them, because it's like, if he catches you doing drugs, you get cracked. Like, you get cracked. And like, He might like give you like a conversation about it, like, hey man, let's talk. What's going on in life, man? You know you're better than this. Let's do better. Have you ever tried a taser? And honestly, that shit's actually amazing. It's fucking amazing. It was the greatest advice I ever got. I know it sounds ridiculous, but like tasing yourself tightens all the fucking muscles in your body. And like it's like you ever get that morning stretch? Like when you pull the taser off, it's like, like bro, seriously. Hi from Korea again. Are you different Korea? Same Korea. Theo Vaughn has a belt. Okay, sorry, bro. I'm voting for you, brother. Crush it. Voting. Am I in an election? What? Oh, Jesus. I sneezed and 16 people showed up. Mm. Oh. Actually, we need to go outside. Mm. Darkness, 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 darkness. No. I have a. Ah! Fuck off. Type shit. Hey, why does it always do that? What, I can't like fucking tilt my fucking phone? Fucking people literally just got kicked off me tilting my phone. What's going on in this live chat? Racism. Pure racism. Nah, but literally, like, I am an innocent man. I did not commit a crime. I was falsely accused. I did go to jail. I did pay a fucking $20,000 fine. I am worried about if Harris County is going to just throw me in jail to cover their own ass instead of admitting faulty police work. There are lawsuits in Harris County because of how fucked up they are. This white boy? Yeah. You don't get to talk anymore, Judge. But that being said, I know this isn't really like a thing. Like, by the way, ignore this. I was trying to make a little like roofing, and that's like literally like, just ignore that. But I'm like, oh, did this just go up? That's funny as shit. Well, you can't see it anymore, so that's that. Oh, okay. But like, I don't know, dude. Whatever happens to me, that little patch of garden that used to just be a patch of grass, that's at least my physical contribution. You know what I mean? Patch Adams. I can't believe this light just went out. This whole place is a fucking mess. I got tools everywhere. Type shit. That's like the craziest crash out. Ow, my fucking arm hurts. I'm looking for. Is this what I'm? Oh shit. Shit. What the fuck? I locked the orientation and it still did that turning shit. Where the fuck is? Oh. Anyways, welcome to the 420 Q&A. I'm SirenCore. I've been a musician since 2011. Banshee can literally go fuck herself. I don't mean that in a derogatory way. I mean she physically has the ability. Having a dick and a vagina. No, I just talk shit about the bitch who literally stole my algorithm, but that's fine. That's fine. I definitely was Googleable and searchable and very easy to find as an artist until that bitch named her fucking album after me and spent $500,000 of daddy's money promoting her fucking shit just to never be heard from again after fucking 3 months of her shit being out. Honestly, I have some friends in the Fed that I could literally get to scram that fucking... well, it's not the Biden administration anymore, so it probably wouldn't fly. You might not like Democrats, and who the fuck can, but you have to be honest about one thing. We could get away with a lot of fucking bullshit when they were in. What's my name? It's on the channel. I don't know if Judge Roy Bean is messing with me. It's on my channel. Why do you want to know my name? Why do you want to know my name? Why do you want to know my name? Why do you want to know my government? Why do you want to know my government? Actually, it's super easy to find out what my name is. Just Google it or some shit. Actually, yeah. Just Google it, because, like, that should be all you need to do. Yeah. Camel branded cigarette. Definitely. I'm definitely not on felony bond. Yeah. Eased some D's. I've never heard eased some D's. Never heard that one. That's new. It's a new one. Yeah. When you're on felony bond, you like at 3:30 in the morning every fucking day, I get a text message to let me know if I have a drug test that day. That day. I'm gonna be all right. I mean, honestly, again, this is Harris County we're dealing with, the most corrupt fucking county in the entire country. Like, they might throw my ass in jail just to cover their own ass. Actually. See you later, Judge. He's got to go to work. Got to be up early. Get to the courthouse early. And everybody who gets there, like, at, like, what, 8 o'clock, they think they're getting there early, which is hilarious. What was the charge? Aggravated assault with a deadly weapon, possession of a controlled substance. But, again, like, the dude just straight up called 911 and lied. What happened was, I was having treatment for cancer, and I was having a hard time paying for it, so I was doing a bit of door dashing just for, you know, spending money, because all the job money I was making was just going straight to fucking bills. Yeah, it was a 20K bond, so at least there's that. But on some real shit, like, I was just door dashing so I can have everyday money. And I parked the car, and some fucker blocks me in, approaches me, starts threatening me, starts telling me I need to move it or it's gonna get fucking towed, like, whatever the fuck. And I'm literally about to kick this guy's ass, but I'm just like, fine, get in your car, move your fucking car out of my way so I can move if it's that big of a deal. And he disappears, and it's getting really fucking weird. So I call 911. And the cops are like there immediately. And I'm like, oh, thank God you're here, dude. And then the cop points a gun at me, puts that gun in my face, throws me out of my car, puts me in handcuffs. And I'm very confused from that point forward. And they're like, we found the gun. And I'm like, yeah, there's a gun in my car. What the fuck does that have to do with anything? Like, actually. And then it's like, it occurred to me, like, while that guy was being tough, he must have seen the gun and was like, but yeah, it's okay. David Wiley Caldas is going to get his. Because once I get proven innocent in court, I'm going after him civilly. Not criminally. We don't need to do that, you know? But civilly. Honestly, how much should we sue this guy for? I'll let chat decide. Because right now I'm thinking $200,000. What do you guys think? Because I lost my job because of that. Shit, I even lost my DoorDash job. Dude, I'm about that life. The desert's where it's at, bro. You hear that noise? Well, it doesn't sound like that in the desert, but... But yeah. Okay, I will say, Turkley Birdson, the last time I tried to join a band was with Cisco. What a fucking crash out. Literally, we do a whole live stream on my channel. We do a whole live stream on his channel. I gave him 2 complete songs. 2 fully made songs, right? Hair Metal likes me? Fuck yeah. Whoa, we're halfway there. No, but like, I gave him 2 full songs. I worked with him for 7 fucking hours straight. And instead of paying me the $100 he said he was going to pay me, which is fucking cheap. That's fucking cheap. Right? He's like, halfway through, he's like, is $50 okay, bro? And I saw he had like only like $1,000 in his account. And I'm like, oh, he's struggling. Yeah, $50 is fine. It's cool to hang out. And then, like, he keeps stealing my phone. He keeps grabbing my phone and, like, walking away with it. I yanked that shit from him. I'm like, dude, if you fucking do that again, I'm going to penetrate you sexually. To kind of be funny, but also to be like, stop fucking grabbing my phone. And he goes, if you ever threaten to penetrate me again, I'll kick your fucking ass. Now, bear in mind, he's got an ankle monitor, and I don't know why. And this is the first time I'm seeing that he's got an ankle monitor. And I'm going, I'm on bond. So, you're not going to pay me the 50? You're going to be a dick? And he's like, and he starts crashing out again. I go, okay, well, I'm going to leave your property now. Because, I mean, let's face it, if I wasn't on bond, y'all know I'm undefeated, right? Like, I'm an 11-0 professional fighter. Yeah, let that silence curve your imagination from there. Honestly, he's not the only person who crashed out on me this week. I was hanging out with this, let's just call her female, you know? And not like, hey, like any kind of like, oh, hanging out with her. I go, no, it was just a friend. You know, her boyfriend's being psychotic. Like, she's, you know, having a hard time. And hanging out's kind of a loose term because, again, like, I got in a fucking car crash like a month ago. Yeah, it's been that kind of year. I just keep losing things left and right. My health, my fucking job, my fucking car, my fucking, like, it just, you know. But Bad Daddy said street fights are dangerous. They sure are. They sure are. Especially when you run into me. 70H tablets? Shit, dude. You and Kurt Scott on that goddamn kratom. I prefer meth, but, you know, it is what it is. That's what Adderall is, bro. It's chemically, like, it is meth. Just snort it? Jesus Christ. You see my fucking arm, though? Type shit. But, what was I talking about? Oh, yeah. Anyway, so we're hanging out, you know, and she just needs someone to talk to about her fucking crazy shit. And on some real shit, like 3 o'clock in the morning, banging on my door. Now, bear in mind, when it comes to this shit, I have the calmness to go, okay, well, I'm still on bond. It doesn't matter what I do to him. If cops show up, I go right to jail. That's how that works. Just like that. Like, just like that. You know? It doesn't matter if I had the right to do it or not. It just, you get caught up in any kind of situation, it's trouble. You know? But, again, he bangs on my door again, and at that point, she's like, oh, I'll deal with him. I'm sorry about this bullshit. And then I see him, like, blocking her in. And I had half a mind to go out there and 187 his ass. Because how could he stop me? You know what I'm saying? You know, he better have a gun. Because even then, it's only going to buy you time, buddy. But at the same time, I'm like, as much as I want to hate that kid, I can't. You know, we've all been an emotional wreck and done the bullshit that he's done where you get way too attached to a girl, like you own her, and it's like at some point you will grow up. You will realize they're people. You know, just because they have a vagina and you have a dick doesn't mean that, you know, that they're not a person. And one day he'll wake up and, you know. But also, like, he's scared to fucking death of me. So is everybody on this goddamn road. Like, not because I'm a scary person. Like, I don't want... It's not a cool fucking thing, by the way. I'm not sitting here bragging like, oh, yeah, I'm the scariest dude. I go, no, it's the most shameful thing. To be someone that is like... Oh, imagine finding a brick of good yaya. I quit cocaine on my own before I ever got in any legal trouble. I think the last time I did coke was maybe June. Yeah. And I was able to quit on my own, you know? Like, yeah. I know it's like you guys are like, yeah, bare minimum, don't do drugs, but I was a coke addict for years, dude. Fucking years. It's literally a miracle that I'm able to really like be in a position in life where not only can I say no, I can say no tomorrow. I can say no the next day. I can be around it and I just kind of go, nah, you guys can do it. It's fine. I'm just gonna, you know, enjoy my cranberry. Cause yeah, dude, I only go to one bar because it's safe to go to this one bar. Like, everybody knows, like, I'm like in legal trouble. Cause like everybody's, you know, like Q Bar. You know, I was on crack for years. I highly recommend it to those. No, crack is not the way, dude. Fucking meth is. Fucking crystal fucking meth. It is literally the purest fucking high when it comes to uppers. It does no dirty work. There's no sickness. You know, there's no unbearable SirenCore fucking sickness. You know what I mean? Are you in a small South Dakota town? No. Houston, Texas. Technically Katy, Mason Road. I'm not afraid to be farmed. Because it's not going to make a fucking difference. You got a fucking U.S. Marshal that lives across the street from me that is legally required to monitor this house. Like that dude that crashed out, when I said, you know, I was going to get this guy 187, all I had to do was just tell the marshal, hey, because he saw the whole thing, you know? I was getting texts from him literally like while this dude was banging on my door still, like, do you know this person? Do you know this person? And I was like, I don't know that person. And the next text I got was, call it. You still smoke weed? Yeah, but weed's not going to hurt you, brother. Who's darling? I don't fucking sleep, dude. I don't know if you can tell. I'm a fucking vampire. You know what I'm saying? But no, dude, the marshal. Sorry, I don't want to name drop, but the marshal was literally like, do you want us to take care of this? And I literally like I had to call him and be like, this really isn't our business, you know. If he does anything illegal, you know, but until he does something illegal, technically he has, you know, vacated the property. You know, we don't really have grounds, you know, and he's just, you know, going, we can make grounds. And I'm like, no, let's not. I don't want any attention. I don't want any attention from the fucking county, you know. Implants, dentures. No, these are my original teeth, brother. Yeah. Most meth addicts have horrible teeth. I only did meth for, like, regularly. 3 months at the most. And then, you know, God was kind of sick and tired of my shit. And that's, that's another thing. When I went to jail, I really didn't see it as, that guy and all that shit and all this, It was really like, I think I went to jail because God was sick and tired of my fucking shit. He knows that I can do better. He expects better of me. And he's not going to let me, be lazy. He's like, it's about time you grew the fuck up. You got a house to fucking pay for. You got medical payments to keep up with. You're not doing yourself any favors doing fucking drugs. And it's like, I'm not mad at that guy. I'm not upset about anything. It's like, I literally am innocent, so I'm not worried about charges unless literally Harris County just wants to be a fucking piece of shit. Prison got me sober? Like, for real. And like, when you say prison got me sober, it's like, you got, don't you seriously wonder if, like, no, literally, what I was about to say, bro. Like, God did that. Like, God's just like, I love you. I'm not going to let you go down this path. There are people who need you. Like, you may not know it now because they don't need it right now, but you need to be ready when it's time. And if you're not going to do it yourself, I'll fucking make you. Because I love you, and I'm not going to, like, let you fuck up anymore. Like, God really is like that. If you get him pissed off like that, like, he'll spank your ass. He will spank you like a fucking child. And he does that out of love. And I'm sitting in jail, like, when the shock finally came over of, like, what the fuck am I doing in jail? Like, it just hit me. I'm like, I needed to be here. I needed to wake up. I needed a wake-up call. I needed it. I actually fucking needed it. It's fucking crazy. Like, it's actually fucking crazy. It's like, And I noticed, like, while I was in jail, like, I hate to say this because it's probably not true for everybody, but there was not a single person in there I was threatened by. Not because I'm some tough guy, but because when you're in jail and you don't have whatever social awkwardness that makes people look at people and judge, when you don't have that, you just see people for what they are. And I'm going, everyone in here is dealing with something. They're all good people that were put in bad positions, really. And I go, aren't we all? And it's like, I live in Houston, so maybe it's just unique for, the population here. But, like, no matter how you talk or how you dress or what you're, like, whatever, it doesn't make a flying fuck of a difference of what you can do with your life and having respectful values. Because everybody I mean, not literally everybody. You still have the white motherfuckers, but again, I'm white-skinned, but you know what I mean? Like, fucking square motherfuckers that want to be Karens and all that bullshit. Just bad people who have nothing better to do but to get in the middle of situations that have nothing to do with them. Mind your business. There's a fucking Texas way of life. But, like, again, not everybody's a good person, literally. And I was sitting in jail, and I'm like, everybody I was talking to, everybody, like, that was in there, basically, it's like, dude, instant friends with everybody. There really wasn't a person that wasn't cool. Everybody's just dealing with something. They did some shit, they did some this, they got to deal with it. And what's crazy is, like, at one point, like, I didn't even, like, I literally, like, when I was, like, in the middle of, like, ice and being psychosis motherfucker, I remember at one point it was like, I plan on killing myself because I want to go to hell. I don't want to go to heaven, bro. I want to be right down there with the people, all these fucking souls that just got lost and condemned. And it's like, nah. I'm going to go down to the bottom of hell and I'm going to rise everyone up through grace. And it's like, well, I got my wish. I was in the middle of hell. And it's like, I got to know people and their stories. And it's like, dude, I was kind of right. They're really, like, bad people do exist, but most people who, get thrown in jail, condemned, they're just good people who had bad days, And that's also what I was thinking about when that fucking dude was here banging on my door, wondering where his girlfriend was, being an abusive piece of shit, about to get killed by Shade Lundy. You know what I'm saying? But it's like, I'm sitting there going, he just needs to grow up. He just needs to get sober. Like, that's it. You know, I don't need to cut this guy down. I don't need to remove his ability to grow. I don't need to be the one that deals with it. I got my own shit to deal with. But he still acts like a punk. He still tries to start shit. And I was just like, kid, not only are you not going to win this fight, but you probably don't understand this. But it's like, I genuinely want better for you than this. Than your fucking crash out behavior. Banging on some person's door because your girlfriend's car is there, and it's like, just give him some grace, because it doesn't matter if he's a good person or a bad person at that point. It's just like, I've been there. I've been in your spot. And instead of my shit getting cracked, I was also given a chance. No, I don't. Nope. Yeah, we were all wicked, dude. Literally. Like, I don't know if you're religious or not, but even if you aren't, if you literally just take it upon the idea of, we come from, like, millions of years of being animals who had to survive, right? We, like, surviving, you know? This whole civilization thing is only, what, a couple thousand years old? You suggest I inform myself? Here's the thing about religion. It's just practices and values that are enforced by an idol. And even in your Bible, it says not to worship idols. Even God, if he was here on earth right now, do you actually fucking think he would go to a single church, a single mosque, or a single temple? Do you think he would acknowledge Jesus Christ? The answer is no. He would not acknowledge any of religions or any of that bullshit storytelling, dude. He wouldn't acknowledge it. He gave us the ability to know right and wrong right in our heart. It's a gift. It's a gift we were given. Just like the ability to grow and to learn. Right? And honestly, whether or not you believe in God, you know, here's the thing, man. You keep mentioning Yeshua, you keep mentioning God, you keep mentioning all this, and it's just like, what if he was staring at you right now? I don't think you would recognize him, so why do you keep pretending you know his name? I don't think you would recognize him if he was in front of you, buddy. You're talking about Jesus Christ, bro? So let's just do a historical head count. Picture yourself, where was it? Bajukanak? Or Jorn? Scandinavia, you know? Let's just picture yourself in Scandinavia. I don't know. The year 487? 480, 500, something like that. And you start hearing about the new god, because you know there's Odin and there's Thor, and low-key these are all characters that were rewritten from Greek mythology, that honestly Roman mythology, because Greek mythology, Roman mythology, then you had Norse mythology, and they're all kind of written after each other and rewritten, right? And then you hear about the new god, Christ Jesus, you know? He's the new god. He's one of the new ones. You know, Christ Jesus, son of Odin, by the way. And then there's there's no yeah, exactly, false gods. They're all false gods. Only Christ Jesus is the true son of the true God. It's like, who's the true God? And that's when the fucking Templars showed up.
Setting up churches in every town because that's the first organized government. Period. And in case you don't know this, the Vatican are a bunch of demon-worshipping sycophants. Like, literally. Like, literally. They all worship Baphomet. Literally. You know? Like, literally. Religion's not good. What's your name? Yoko? Right? Yoko? Is that the right way to say that? The Masons? Yeah. Well, I happen to be a 33 degree, but again, I'm not a Blue Lodge guy. Yuko. Yeah. The Blue Lodge Masons? Yeah, they're a bunch of fucking idiots. I'm not a Mason, by the way. Everybody who fakes being a Mason always says the same thing. I'm a 33 degree, bro. No, but dude, just like, I don't have any more knowledge than anybody else. This shit's in your face. Like, and that Christ Jesus thing, I go, it's literally in your face. Have you never seen the animated movie Beowulf? Did you ever read the fucking book? Like, that little tidbit they added to the story was based on a very real historical record of how Norse mythology became a mythology and not a religion. Like, notice, like here in Houston, there is a church, sort of church, I don't know what they call it, that still worships the Greek gods. You know? I read the book, What That's Got to Do with Anything? Because, like, historically, right there, it showed you how Christ Jesus was a completely different character with a completely different backstory. And it's just like, dude, I'm sorry, I don't run with religion, bro. And neither does God. Like, God's here with us right now. At this very fucking second. Literally. It's with all of us, dude. Literally, just ask yourself a question in your head right now. Close your eyes. Ask yourself a question in your head. Okay. Now, try to think of an answer to that question. Or did an answer come to you? Think of a question you don't know, right? See this plant here? See it? See it? Okay, what kind of plant do you think that is? You know? Get up close to the leaves, let you see them. What kind of plant do you think that is? Now, if some of you said that's an olive tree, you're correct. Maybe you didn't say olive tree. But whatever answer you had, it is what it is, you know? What I'm trying to get you to do is to talk to that inner voice, because that inner voice doesn't belong to you. You know? It's a piece of you, but even your religions tell you that God is a piece of us. And it's like, honestly, it's not humans that are unique and special in that regard, you know? Because all God is life, you know? I don't know if you know God that well. You should get to know God. He's pretty fucking chill. One thing about God, like, seriously, like, he's experienced everything, you know? The consciousness in all of us, we're one and the same, like it or not. Yeah, no, deadass. Deadass. And, like, on some real shit, like God specifically, like, if, like, say you die, you go to heaven. Oh. And you go, Lord, forgive me for my sins. He goes, what? What are you talking about? And he's like, well, I've sinned. I've done bad things. He goes, yeah, I know. I was there. What's this forgiveness shit for? He goes, am I not forgiven? Do you think I need to forgive you, bro? I'm sorry. You're okay. You nothing to worry about. I don't need to forgive you for anything. And you're going, what the fuck are you talking about? But I've sinned. He goes, you keep saying sin. What the fuck are you getting on about? Did you kill anybody? Are you a malicious, evil spirit of a human? Are you wicked? Like, because I'll be honest, if you were, like, not worthy to be here, I wouldn't even know who you are. Because that's how God deals with shit. He's like, just go do whatever you want. I don't know you. Fuck off. You know? Repent before you go to judgment. God doesn't judge, brother. He's not a judge, jury, or an executioner. He's just the original. You know? The OG. You know? He literally designed this entire fucking universe. Created it. He's like, you know? Like, he's not a judge. He doesn't honestly give a shit. There are lessons in life that he would want us to learn so that we can do good. There are things that he is completely intolerant of, but these things are very fucking obvious. You as well should be intolerant of these things without ever being told. Beginning and the end, dude. Well, what end? Like the end of life on Earth? Do you honestly think the universe is going to end too? Just because life on Earth is over? Eventually that sun out there is going to turn into a red sun. It's going to turn this place into a dust, you know? And that's the power of the sun. It's just going to do that at some point. But we seem to have a pretty big clock as to when that shit will happen. Yeah, see, yeah. Honestly, you don't think there's already life on other planets? But is it the right time? And this is where, like, God doesn't like to tell us what to do, but, you know, he might, like, be watching and waiting, and, you know, it's one of those things where it's like if one planet and one species of one thing or whatever, and they start traveling to space, and then, you know, they find Earth, and maybe they start heading this way. This is where God's going to be like, so it's going to take them how long to get to Earth? Okay. Yeah, right around this time, they should discover this, and that, and it should lead to that. And all of a sudden, you got a dude from South Africa who is a pioneer in all sorts of shit. You know, he runs a program called SpaceX that desperately wants to colonize Mars. And it's like, why is that? Why is he in such a rush? There's a reason for everything, dude. There's a fucking reason for everything. Even if you don't think you do things for a reason, you know, maybe it's just not for you to understand. Type shit. I got on this stream to promote my new song, and look at these cool ass fucking people that showed up. Literally, you've all kind of been cool. Except Judge. Piece of shit asshole. Just kidding. But everything is for a reason, dude. Everything inherently has purpose. And if, you know, you stumble, you lose your way, that does not mean you're lost forever. Type shit. But anyway, it's almost 5 o'clock in the morning. I kind of don't want to leave you guys behind, though. You're all fucking pretty cool people. You know? I will say one thing, though. How long do you think it's going to take people to find me? Because once they do, it's... Technically, Gabriel's going to sound his horn. So, I'm hoping to stay a bit of a secret. But if you see how many likes this stream currently has, it's not really a secret. But anyway, Bad daddy. Anyway, brother. Peace, love, and prosperity. Or whatever bullshit. What's the bullshit phrase I should say at the end of the stream? We gotta give some sort of bullshit, like trying to pretend that we're good people bullshit, right? Live, laugh, love. Nah, no, I can't do that. That's way too fucked up. I know how to end it. Thank you for tuning in. This has been Ron Burgundy. Go fuck yourself, San Diego.